I say goodnight, but I'm still wide awake, watching layers stack just right. Layer by layer, watch it come alive. Plastic dreams keeping this country boy high. Hear that motor singing like a late night bar in a basement room. I'm a backyard star. I'm how to buy Lou and I'm a rock star. Basement stage, but I'm dreaming digging far. Blue plaid night shirt, sweatpants, guitar. Yeah, I'm building my fame from a filament jar. Market gas, Swedish Forge, front row every night, glowing in the comments like a neon light. On YouTube, we're riding the stream. Small town channel, big time dream. I'm how to buy Lou, I'm a rock star. Printer running hot at full speed every day. Multicolor layers stacking my way. Lego scattered on the ground. Country boy tech with a plastic sound. When I'm not printing, I'm flying my drone up in the sky where I feel at home. I'm a drone nerd, yeah, I roam around, buzzing through the fields with that freedom sound. Ventilation blowing straight into my mic. Can't read the chat, but I'm feeling alright. Maybe someday I'll slow it down, catch every comment from this little town. I'm how to buy Lou and I'm a rock star. Live in that basement boulevard. Market guy in Swedish Forge in the dark, lighting up the stream like a neon bar. Subscribing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit that button, keep the dream alive. I'm how to buy Lou, I'm a rock star. Yeah, I know I miss a comment line. Scrolling too fast, but I'm trying to shine. From America to wherever you are, we're building this channel like a brand new car. Filament dreams and a drone in the sky. Basement king and I don't know why, but every single stream feels right. Clap your hands if you love 3D. Clap your hands if you're nerd like me. Slippers on and a printer hum. Basement life, but we're number one. Hey, hey, yeah, we're number one. I'm how to buy Lou and I'm a rock star. Printer glow.
Hey there, welcome back guys. We're live for 3D Print of the Week. I believe this is part 3. It'll probably be a 4-part series. We'll print a little bit more tonight, but I'll show you what we already have moving forward. I'm just going to move the keyboard out of the way. And we'll put this, oh wow, I forgot how nice it feels. We have one wing here. We got this part here. Let's go into Samsung Me and go to Me Stuff. Me Stuff, where's Me Stuff? See, we have this one here. Kind of matches that one, that yellow. And we didn't choose the colors for the filament. The filaments were sent to us. I should leave a link to that in the description. But Swedish Forge did help us print this. And then we have here the propeller. And then we have here, this is like one drive shaft of a sort. This one we're gonna fix, make that smaller. Swedish Forge did say just make a hook, but I want to make it similar to that experience of what it actually is in the PDF manual and how to put it together. This is the shape they have, so I just need to make it smaller. I don't know if I have smaller, I do, maybe smaller like tweezers or wire thingies so I can make that shape, but it doesn't have to be that shape. And I believe this goes like this, and the reason why we're gonna have to make it smaller slash hook, I didn't hear no bells, is because look, if this goes in there, oh yeah, there needs to be, see, room for clearance. There's no clearance, so we got to make it a little bit smaller. Or I could just, like Swedish Forge says, just make a hook. Who came in? I heard a ding. Hold on. This is the only downside to streaming with what do they call it, Streamlabs, is that it prioritizes I believe horizontal mode, portrait mode. The chats I have to go in and check and put it in another window, which is fine. But if you want to like be real-time chat replies, I'm just gonna have to do like a pop out. So I'll show you guys. If I do Samsung Me, right, and now if I go here, Nicholas Man 2632, what are you making? We're making this here. Here, I'll show you. We're gonna 3D print. It's been a 3-week process, but this is it right here. See, right here. So I think today we're going to print the wheels. That should give us a little bit, or maybe a little bit more. And you know, feel free to follow along if you have a 3D printer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here, and so I don't have to keep seeing who's here. I just do pop out chat. See how we have this in one window. Now remember, this is for the chat in this window. See, portrait. So now I have to go back to the channel, go back. I'll just leave 2 chat windows open, and then go to your channel again, and then hey, what's up? Miranda's Life WK7FM and Jose Lynn. Hello, hello everyone. Hey, welcome. I just need to do another pop-out chat window. So I need to go here. And this is the only thing that Streamlabs doesn't do. It doesn't prioritize portrait mode chat. But, you know, so now to prioritize that chat experience, this is what we're doing. For those of you who are wondering, now we have here. So everyone who's here is in portrait mode, which is ideal because it's think mobile first, right? You're on your phone. You're not going to be on your computer. Even if you have a computer at home, you're going to be on your phone, right? You're going to sleep with your phone. You're going to shit with your phone. You're going to be on the bus with your phone. You're going to be on a train with your phone. And the only people who are on their computer are like me at home, just, you know, sitting in the basement working on it. So, you know, knowing that moving forward, it'd be nice if Streamlabs actually prioritized the chat. But as you can see, we fixed that. We make these videos so you don't have to. So now it's here. So now I can see everyone here and there. But unfortunately, Streamlabs has not done that for us. Knowing that moving forward. So we're going to open up the files. We're just deleting the files as we print them. You know, it's just my way of keeping track of all the parts that need to be printed, because as you can see here, this is it right here. These are all the parts, and we haven't even put a dent in it. Well, to some extent we have. So now we're going to print. This one should be really easy to print. And while this one's printing, I'll show you guys how to print the propeller. Thanks to Swedish Forge, he walked us through it. It was a little bit tricky. We tried different scenarios, printing it this way, printing it that way, and it was just one setting that wasn't, that needed tweaking in my slicer. And of course, don't update. If you do, sometimes having the latest and greatest is not always the latest and greatest. It's usually a nightmare. One of our viewers, just like what we're doing right now, I call this the Market Bay technique, because one of our viewers / subs figured out how to do this. After the update, before the update, you just had to press spacebar, and you can do this. And we were troubleshooting for quite a bit on one of our live sessions, and now you can do it like this, but it's not spacebar anymore. It's now the shift key. So don't assume like just because you're updating, it's going to be like, oh, so cool, I can't wait to have, yeah, you might drive yourself crazy because it's going to change everything. Your whole life will change. All right, so knowing that moving forward, we're going to slice the plate and make sure your print bed is cleared. And then we're going to send to the printer. The color, let's see, Miranda's like, you too, have a good day, Miranda. And K. Escandola, welcome to the channel. We're just saying, what color can that be? I'm not sure. Let's see where the hook goes, okay? Let's see where the hook goes. I'm just gonna hit, and then we can just decide what color to make it. History. Oh, here it is, right here. We also have the PDF, so the PDF will tell us too. Interesting. I don't see the hook in the picture. Anybody see the hook? The hook? No, I don't see it, to be honest. I see the front. We have, oh, speaking of the front, we also have this little yellow piece that holds the propeller in. But I don't see, oh, I see where the hook goes. The hook goes in the back. Let's do it. See if right over here, way in the back. You can't see it, but it's right there, way in the corner. So knowing that, moving forward, I'll leave this. Let's take this one, and can I open it? Open image in new tab. Downloaded, which is fine. Now we can just press spacebar, and as you can see, I'll open with preview, because if we spacebar is not going to let us zoom in. And now I can do Command plus, and then we can see the hook is right there. We could make it like a multicolor, so let's just do it in white, right? So we'll change the color here and change it to white, and then we'll start the print and click OK. Okay, so it's going to take a while for the printer to work its magic, but that's okay. In that sense, we'll just wait for it to do what it needs to do. And let's check the printer. Let's see what the printer is doing. This is going to be the Creality High. We could use the Under 3S1 Pro, but we're not gonna. We'll just maintain continuity with the strength of the print and without having to troubleshoot. We should test it though to make sure that printer is still working. Sometimes you just let it sit for too long and it just needs some tweaking. Knowing that and moving forward, we're just going to close this here, and we're going to I want to go into the main file, and let's see. See, these are the instructions, but I might have to download it again for the plane, because I want to see, I want to show you guys how to print the propeller. All right, this is okay. We can just download basic. Just make sure, click the X here, that you download whichever one that you chose. I didn't choose single color. For me, it was multicolor. Okay, so download, and we're going to click here, download STL CAD files, and then we go right here, and I want to slice the propeller so that you guys can see. There it is right there. See? And then prop. Oh wow, it's the first one. So we're going to make sure nothing is on our plate, right? Our little plato, and then go to prepare. See, we have this. So what we want to do is just, I hate when you close it and it quits the app. Let's see if this will, we have a file, and we'll just close it and see what happens. I'm not going to save the changes. Okay, and then now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the STL file, and hold on one second. Again, don't update. You can, but not like in the middle of a live stream. So if you're streaming something, just see what happens. And you can always revert back to the previous version. I'm going to click skip and maybe download later. So for this one, I believe we zoomed in, right? And after we zoomed in, if Swedish Forge was here, he'd remind us. I have like a memento moment. I have to go back and watch the video and see what happens. I'm just going to zoom in so I can see. All right, and then I believe, well, if you're not sure, just go here into the description, and somewhere in here it says something about supports. But too bad it doesn't say it in the PDF file. That's a little bit of a bummer. But it should say it somewhere in here. Or if you just Command F and type in supports or support. Could you support with more details, please? Yeah, because he didn't really give much details on a support. You have to be really novice to figure this shit out. But we figured it out on the live stream. Let's see what we have. Well, remember, the printer is warming up. Let's see here. If I remember correctly, it was here, right, on the walls, right here, support. And then we enabled support, and then we did auto, but then we did on build plate only right here. Then we selected that, and then after slicing the plate, see, they appeared here. They were a little bit hard. We can scroll up here, get rid of that. They were a little bit hard and tricky to take off, but and for some reason when we forgot to select this right here, on build plate only, and that's why it's not going to show up. So let's say if we have it selected here, let me go activate the cursor. Cursor Pro, and then right here, see? We didn't have that pressed, so every time we sliced the plate, the supports weren't showing up. And then somehow, when we pressed that, it appeared. But now it appears. no matter if it's pressed or not. Um, and then, as you can see, a lot of people were confused because they're not really, a lot of times when you do these 3D prints, it's somewhere here. There's a little tab you press and it's a description. Here it says, allow me to present you the exciting the exciting wind-up rubber band powered prop car, Zephir. The launch of this model is very engaging and fun and can be done both indoors and outdoors. The model is very simple, yet offers broad customizations and adjustment possibilities. It will be of great interest to both children and adults. The model can be launched just for fun or used for distance or speed competitions. It guarantees a fun time. For the model assembly, follow attached instructions. And usually the instructions are here. Instead, he just gave a description, and that's why people are asking for it, because a lot of people, and in the description, let's see what it says. Let us see. We have a picture here, we have a picture there, model. Let's see if we can find supports. Check all printing supports materials or excessive materials. For example, and mounting holes are removed, the models. Yeah, so this is fine. I'm not worried about that. Let's see what the next one of supports. Printing supports materials should be removed from the connecting surface of all parts where applicable, which is just showing you where, which is right here and there, but that's okay. And then here, support it from and it's still nothing about how to where do we add the supports. You see, adjustable suspension supports, but nothing about like where to put them on your slicer. So let's go back. That's why people are asking about supports, and unfortunately, good luck with that. Let's see. Sometimes if you click here and then scroll down a little bit, you might have something there. Yeah, on the expanded release notes. See? Manual support on organic mode. Print can be done on smooth and texture plates. Before printing, clean your plate carefully. Cool down the plate with completed printing before removing the parts. And you want it to cool down because if it's too hot, it will bend. So knowing that and moving forward, manual supports on organic mode. But yeah, that doesn't really tell us much, right? So we'll go back into our slicer and go here, normal manual, touching build plate. See, and then nothing appeared. This is what we went through the last time. And a lot of guys were saying, just paint them on, paint them on. Well, you can't really paint them on because it just doesn't work that way. And then style, try grid, and then slice it again. See, and nothing. And that's why we managed to get them to print the other way. Leave this on default. You can slice it again. See, and nothing. This is what we had the last time. And then just leave it on normal manual, and then for default, for whatever it is, and then now we should see it again. Go back to, not preview, but prepare, and then slice the build plate afterwards. See, normal manual, normal auto, and then auto will, see, and there you go. And we tried many different scenarios. Oh wow, it started printing. Here, let's check it out. Samsung Me stuff. Hold on one second. It's printing, so we'll let that print. Anyway, you get the idea. It's like a tweaking, and it looks like a fun print, but challenging in a sense where if you don't know what you're doing, like sometimes we don't, you might have your subscribers help you, or you're just going to be left winging it because, as you can see, there aren't any clear descriptions. Ken, what's up, Ken? Ken's one of our viewers slash subs. Tomorrow I'll be back Friday night flights. Here, Ken, I'll show you some of the stuff people sent me. Let that print for a little bit. Samsung, let's see, full version me. Ken, do you need lights? So I've been sent this here. It's really interesting. Apparently you can make stuff with it. I might just do this one for just unboxing because unless I put it back there, you make a design, maybe in the kids' room. Really nice neon rope light. I gotta make a video for that. I told them that I'll do that next week. And then I have to make a video for more Starlink stuff. Soon I'm gonna have Starlink underwear. Well, I think it's upstairs. Oh, but I still have to make these videos for Coco. What did Coco send me? Coco, and some batteries for your Action 4, 5, and 6 camera. A DJI mic. Someone sent me a DJI mic. I think it's a mic 3. Speaking of mics, where's my mics over there? DJI mic 3. I think it's smaller. I don't know. I haven't opened it yet. Oh wow, that one printed really fast. And then I have to do these for Coco. This one is... Ken, you might like these because these are the adhesives you put on your car, so you can put your camera on the car and then drive away with it, and hopefully it sticks to it. So no magnet necessary. This one I might do an unboxing for. I don't think I'm going to put my camera on the car. This one, I don't know, I have like some sort of tripod thingy I was sent. You might like this one, Ken. Our print is done. Well, let's check this out. Oh, this is pretty cool. I like that. A little, Ken loves stuff like this. Some accessories like that. We still have his cameras. We'll try it on the GoPro. This one's interesting. But I have to make this video next week. I have to, I guess, do some research on the mic. What is it, mic 3? I think it's the same thing, but just smaller. Right? I'm excited to see if it works with the iPhone, because as you know, the mic 2 is great and everything, but doesn't work with the iPhone. And there is a way. There's a hack. There's a video I have that actually shows you how to do it. But let's see. Ken, what did Ken say? Zero DJI. Nah, I haven't been. I did get solicited by DJI. They wanted me to do a video for the Avata 360, but the script, I don't do scripts, you know that. But no, and I think the DJI store in Manhattan said they'll have it soon, but I don't like 360 video anyway. I just can't. I still have a shitload of, look, I don't know if you saw in the last video. This is how much I love 360. One of the things fell. Oh, it's down here. Hold on. 360 video is hard to edit, man. I mean, not hard. You just have to have a passion for it. 360 video in here from when I had my Osmos 360, sorry. 360 video on this card. 360 video on this card. 360 video on this card. 360 video on this card, and a 360 video on this card. I only uploaded, I think, 2 360 videos because those were all I had the patience for. Because you know the keyframes. This way, camera 1, camera 2, because you get basically every camera. It's like because it's like having a 360-degree camera. So you have to choose how you want your keyframes. So you'll see some other 360 videos post, but I feel sorry for the folks that are excited to get their 360 drone and don't realize like the time and effort you have to put in to edit that 360 video. All right, so let's see what we have here. We're going to go back to the Creality High printer. But from a, I think, from a user experience standpoint, it's got to be cool because you can look any which way, up, down, left, right, and have that 360 view. But I don't know, it's not my thing. All right, so knowing that, moving forward. But Market Bay said to check out the new Lido drone or something. It's like a mini. Nah, not my thing either. Plus, it's not available, man. Ken, who's Babyface? Is that like Boss Baby? Red Hot Baby. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Red Hot. Red Hot Jelly Bean or something. All right. Knowing that, moving forward, let's close this out, right? And select no to save, discard, and I'm gonna go back here. Oh, you guys can't see. Stuff only. Samsung Me. We can shrink this for now because we don't need that. What good? Hey, what's up, Bob? Bob, it's been a while since we've seen Bob. Welcome back. We love Bob. Bob's great. Ken's great because we were like the original posse, the original folks who were here from the beginning, right? So you're always going to be like the memories, like if the channel blew up and I got like a million subscriber, my plaque over there, Bob, we'll always remember Bob, Afix, Ken, Mark Bay, you know, the ones that were here from the beginning. Everyone else is just everyone else, but you count too. Anyway, all right, so now that we printed that, let's see what we have here. All right, so I'm just gonna go here. See, and I just printed the hook. And so what I like to do is I just delete it. Okay. And go here. Oh wow, that looks like an easy print. Where does that one go? Interesting. Let's go to our downloads. I thought I had downloaded it. That's so weird. Oh, there it is. Okay, let's put this on the desktop. And then close this out. What piece is that? Not sure. Let's just open it. Put it in. Oh, where's our... let's just slice it, right? Plane, slice the plane. And here it is. Circle. I'm not sure where the circle goes, though. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Maybe in the front, maybe in the back. Ah, I see, right here in the middle. Okay, so we'll print that, and we'll print one of the other bars that go across. Let's go here. That one could be, here's why I want to make sure what parts they are, because, you know, we have a multicolor filament system. We can print it any color we want. So we're gonna, maybe yellow. Slice the plate and send to printer. We can select the color on the way. You could always change it in the slicer, but I don't know. I just want to change it here. Start print. Yay, and we got yellow. Yep, make sure the print bed is clear. And voila. Bob, how are you doing? Are you using that meter that we sent you? Like, is it working? Are you happy with it? How's that working? Oh, look, this probably goes here. Oh yeah, look. Here, I'll show you guys. Samsung Me stuff. See, look, check it out. This goes here. Oh, nice. That's easy to do. We'll print the bottom one. The other one's still getting set up. Oh wow, interesting. The space between here and here is higher. And oh, but it shouldn't be that way. Interesting. Oh yeah, it is. It is. Okay, I take that back. I'm just looking at the picture in the back. See in the back. If you look way in the back over here, you can see. And then we have zoom in, and right there. I don't know what zoom is. I know how to zoom out. How do you zoom in? Oh yeah, zoom in is double tap. Okay. But can I zoom in again? Nope. Only one time zoom. That's fine. Let's see what Bob says. They're over. Oh, it's like a group chat. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Are you still sending the stuff over? Well, you should have gotten 2 packages, Bob. All right, let's see what we have here. But yes, hold on. I need to, let's see. Let's go to Bob. Notes. Bob. Okay, here you go. Might forget your name, but I didn't forget what I sent. All right, so Samsung Me. Bob got a package on the 22nd, and which he paid $10 for. And on January 22nd, Bob sent us $20, right? So Bob got 2 packages that were paid for, postage and all. But if we go to the YouTube to confirm his payments, because YouTube does like a super chat thing. Let me go here. Bob. Hold on 1 second. Don't worry, I'll share with you everything. I just need to get some other stuff. New tab. Go to YouTube. And then go YouTube Studio. And analytics. Go. Oh wow, there are a lot of chats that came in. Interesting. One moment, please. Community. Earn. And supers. So, Bob actually sent 3 payments. One for $1. And here, we can have it right here. Oh wow, someone sent me $2. Oh, that was probably last week. Here you go, Bob. Here's the accounting. Bob, $20. And then after that, you pay $10. And then we sent you the coin tray and some other stuff. And then we sent you the meter and some other stuff. And then there was $1. I can't ship anything for $1. But if you wait a little bit, we could comp you. We could send Bob something for free. You just have to wait until I have to do 2 more YouTube collaborations where they will send me and Bob, well not really, to send me a $75 gift card. And I can use that $75 gift card to buy filament and print you your tray. Or, which should be like in 2 or 3 weeks. Or you can send me the additional payment to cover the expenses. You decide. I'd be like that, where is it? Somewhere over here. It'll be like here. It'll be like, here, full version me. The merge cube. You decide, Bob. Do you wait or do you send? Remember the merge cube? We should gotta get more into that. My schedule's been a little crazy at work, but next week everything's back to normal. So we get to choose. Do I wait 2 weeks or do I send the additional payment for the stuff? I don't know, Bob. You decide. Anyway, you tell me what you want to do. The choice is yours, but I don't mind doing that. But you know, anything from here doesn't come from my pockets. It comes from the channel, and we give back. We always give back to the people, right? We give back, like stuff that I get sent. Like sent to you, sent to Ken, sent to whoever. It's unfortunate that we can't send it to the folks abroad because of the shipping fees. You know, that's the only downside to the tariffs. Wait another couple of years, and the tariffs price will come down, and we'll be able to cover the international stuff again. I remember I shipped this. I forget. I think it was to Market Bay. This little plaque. Little 3D print thing of a fish, and I don't think we were printing frogs back then. It cost like $30. $30 to print this overseas, to send this overseas. It's a bummer, you know, shipping. But we did with, what did we do? Swedish Forge. We sent him a gift card. We found a hack around that. I have to log in to the Swedish version of the Amazon account, and then purchase a card from there. It's so tricky. Oh look, let's see who's here. Have a good day. And let's see. No, but don't worry if you forgot, Bob. I forgot too. But yeah, I can comp you. Have the channel pay for it, but you gotta wait 2 weeks. Are you still sending this? Okay, the meters. Oh, nice that the meter's good. I'm so happy for you that you're using it. I hope you're using it too. Hopefully, like you're like soldering something or testing it out with your outlets at home or your little gadgets and stuff. I remember Ken brought over his one board and we used one of my meters on there to check it out. Yeah, whatever happened to the one board, Ken? What did you do with that? Are you around Friday? Ken, yes, I am around Friday, which is tomorrow. But in the morning, I'm going to test out the Garmin watch again. But we're going to go see the Bradley mine. But it's a short hike. I want to test it out on the Bradley mine. And then from the Bradley mine, we're going to, the following week, we'll go to the Cranberry mine. But I want to see how this works and see if it'll bring me to the trail. The Bradley mine's really cool. But I'm going to leave here tomorrow around 9:30, 10, and I should be back. I don't know. I got to be back here before 2 because I have to do some other stuff. But yeah, if you want to come. You might like it, Ken. But I'm leaving here around 9:30, 10. And then today I couldn't connect with you today, Ken, or I couldn't even live stream today because there was a conference with the university, and so we needed the internet feed. You had to, I couldn't be online. It just had to be dedicated, what do they call webinar. Anyway, knowing that, moving, and it worked. So yeah, your audio is low. Huh, how about now? Hold on 1 second. Thank you, Bob. See, that's what makes this like so cool. You guys always help out. Hold on, I can fix that. System settings, and then go into sound. Oh, no wonder why. Okay. The output's fine. The input, yeah, no wonder. You're killing me. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. How about now, Bob? How's the audio? Is that good? Welcome to the show, to the audio. And that's the one thing I hate about, Ken, I'll be back. But definitely by lunchtime I'll be back. Because the plan is, because it's a short hike to the Bradley mine, unless you don't know where it is, you just walk up, walk down. But I'll live stream it because that'll be really cool for you guys. And I'll live stream and record some of it because I want to do a follow-up on the Garmin watch. The Garmin watch is pretty cool. It's alright, I think to get the most out of it, well, like with any smartwatch, let's see our print. You have to turn off all the features, but it's definitely better than the Apple Watch. I would never in a million years get an Apple Watch. And remember, I would never in a million years get a smartwatch. But it was sent, to me. So why not? So I'll just put out as many videos as we can get from it, and in between the Starlink videos, because I don't like being tethered to a charger. That's my thing. But this one, it says I got 29 days left. No, 28 days. We'll see how that works out. That's why I gave the Instinct to my daughter, because it only lasted a couple of days. But then my daughter's like, Dad, it works. You just have to turn everything off. But then what's the purpose of having a watch if the only way to get the best optimal, just get a Timex. I have a Timex upstairs I have to change the battery for. It's really nice military style Timex somewhere up there. It just needs a special, oh wow, look, tool for changing the battery. The jeweler, I have to bring it to the jeweler. But we'll see. We got many more videos coming, more products sent to us. I have some more Starlink accessories. Ken, if you get a Starlink, or Bob, if you get a Starlink, if anyone in the U.S. gets a Starlink, I'm more than happy to ship you any of the accessories of your choice that we have to choose from on the channel that's sent to us. All you got to do is just pay for the shipping. But Bob can confirm how the shipping's done. We let me get that piece. Go to the post office, give them your address, and whatever the post office says, is what it will cost, is what you'll have to pay. And, if it's $1, $2 over, don't worry about it. We got you covered. But I can only carry so many Starlink accessories. Let's check out our print. The only thing I won't be giving away that was sent to me is this watch. I kind of like it. It's growing on me. It's all right. I would never have bought it. It kind of reminds me of the movie of Pulp Fiction. Like when I pass on, I will give it to my kid, and they'll be like, "That watch, that watch? My dad had that watch for a long time. He put it up his ass and traveled to the war," or something like that. It was just really funny. But I like this. I like it. It's growing on me, but we'll see. I had to turn off a lot of features, which I'll cover in 28 days, hopefully. I'll do like a 30-day review / update, but I will still use it on Hiking Adventures. But we might lose 3 days tomorrow, right? Because I'm going to use it on hike. But I have not charged it since it said 30 days. All right, here's our piece right here that printed. We'll go to me stuff. It's not bad. The ring goes, when are you back? Okay, March 22nd and April 2nd. Those were 2 payments. Yes, and we sent you 2 packages, and there were 2 tracking numbers, which is covered. But like I said, you have a choice now. You can choose your own adventure. You can wait until the channel can cover it, which would be in 2 weeks, or you can send me an additional payment if you have to have it now. So if you want it now, you can have it now, or wait, and we'll have the channel comp you. But just remember, moving forward, you got to keep track of the stuff that's being shipped to you. Okay. Anyway, knowing that, moving forward, the choice is Bob's. Think of it as a merge cube. Choose your own adventure. All right. So this one's all right, but where does this one go? Because we always give back. Because remember, these videos would not be possible without you guys, right? And we owe everything thanks to you. So I'm not gonna. Let's see. Where does this one? Oh, I see where this one goes. This one's interesting, as I believe. So it goes in here. Supposedly, I don't want to break it though before it actually prints. This is interesting. Oh, I see how it goes. I think. I don't know. This is the front. Honestly, I don't know where that is. We have that. And then we have this. Interesting. Let's print another part, and then let's print another one of these long thingies. Oh, you can't see. Full version of me, Samsung me. Let's print another one of these things. Okay, the tubular experience. I think they're both the same. I think, I'm not sure. Oh, I wonder where Swedish Forge is. I wanted to share some stuff with him. So we can delete this one. About one of the videos, he started using Opus Clip, which is amazing, and his video clips are doing better than mine when it comes to the views. He's getting thousands of views, thousands, which is great. I'm so happy for him. And I just wanted to share with him that, oh, so we already printed that one, that views does not mean subscribers. Like, for example, one of the videos that I got, hold on, let me find the part. One of the videos, I think, got over 11,000 views, but my subscribers are still the same. And I wanted to share with him that, you know, again, views does not always equivalent to subscribers. There's Beam 1, which is fine. And then how to handle the trolls, because usually after 10,000 or X amount of views, you wind up getting trolled, which is fine. It's good for business. Keeps the algorithms happy because it shows the videos that they have traction. like in movement. They're like, oh, that video is doing pretty good. Look at all the people who are visiting it. Interesting. Beam 1. They're like 2 beam 1s. What the hell's the difference between this? That's why I hate when they do that. When they throw in more than one version of the thingy. Alright, so let's print this one. We're going to print beam 1. Print it in gray is fine. Except... oh no. Oh, I have to close it because there's another one on here. I hate when that happens. Sometimes when you open up, if I click it, a new window will appear, and then other times it just throws it on top of the other one. Let me just close that here. And then now, I believe, yeah, I guess we can press print, hopefully. It's hard to see it, to be honest with you. Like where did it go? What? Let's close that again. I'm gonna select, that was weird. That's never happened on the live stream. I should click it. It should appear. And there we go. It disappeared. Alright, so this piece is different. Which is fine, but anyway. Let's just print it and get it over with. Slice plate. Oh wow. We got a little error here. It seems object beam STL has floating. Oh, okay. Damn it. Floating parts, which means that the piece, we'll get rid of that. Which is fine. Get rid of that. Probably here it's floating right there. We'll just put supports. So we'll do here. See right here? It can't print into thin air, so we need to add supports there. I like that it gives you that error though. So we'll go here, supports, enable supports. We'll go to default manual and then on build plate, which is fine. And after we slice it, see, it just puts it right over. I hate this part here. I just want to see my stuff. If we zoom in, see, and we can see where the supports are. Right there in the middle. And then now, if we slice, I think we just sliced it. If we print it, it's only going to take, maybe I'll print it the same color gray, right? Or you know what? Let's print it a different color. Let's print it white. That's why I could know, well, that's fine. And this print it gray. I was going to say so we know which one's the top and which one's the bottom, but we already know that because it has like a pointy thing in the top. This isn't the final form of the plate. No, it's not. We got a ways to go, Bob. I'm probably gonna keep printing until about 9:15. I'm guessing next week will be the final form. There's a lot of parts. Usually we knock this out in one stream, but it's been really busy, so I haven't been able to. Hey Lou, hey Ken, 360. Oh, Ken's got the new 360 channel. So yeah, in that sense. But let's go back to the instructions, because aside from the creator of this STL file not being clear with the supports, the instructions are pretty vague too. Where is the plane? Ah, instructions should be in here. All right. So we know that we can start putting it together a little bit to some extent. Interesting. Oh, we need to make it longer. Yeah, look at that. Good question, Bob. Thanks for asking. Look, if I can just zoom in. See? So we're not even, I want to try printing. So right now we have probably the back. And where do these go? Oh, I see. Yeah, bummer. Okay, so full version, we'll go Samsung Mi Stuff. See, look. So this goes here like that. This should go in, right? I don't think it matters. We'll just be careful with it because I don't want to. And then another one goes in here. So we need 4 of these all together. And right now we're printing 1. And then the other one will go here. And then you have 1 for the top and 1 for the bottom. Interesting. So we'll print 1 more. Because look, I don't even know if that's the correct spot. Because, see, where do these go? This thing right here. So now this thing goes, we have to find the part that has this in it. Right here. So there's another version of it right there. Hold on. I didn't hear no bells. All right, let's see. People are chiming in. This might sound like a dumb question. There are no dumb questions. Trust me. Just ask. It's always good to ask questions because then you don't know. And then you will know if you ask. This might sound like a dumb question, but can you print 2 different colors at the same time? Or multiple colors? Yeah, we could. With this printer over here, we have Creality High, and then we have and then we have the Under 3S1 Pro, so we can send the print over there. But the Under 3S1 Pro, it's a little glitchy, and I haven't printed from it in a while. As you've seen, it involves a lot of tweaking. You can print multicolor, but then that takes longer. Like we would paint this a different color, and then it just, let's say right now 1 color will take, hold on, 1 color will take, hold on, Bob, I go to preview, 6 minutes. But if we changed it to a multicolor, it can take an hour or 2 hours depending on how the color layout is. Probably if we painted, I'll show you, probably, to be honest with you, if we did this, if we close that up and then close that up, if we had, hold on, marker bay technique, shift and slide, if we did the bottom, let's say blue, and then these two different colors, the bottom would print first, so that would be fast, right? So you could, and then vice versa. So if the bottom was printed first, it would be 2 different colors. But let's see, like filament, you can use a different one, which isn't a bad idea, because now that we have, good question. See, now we're going to be creative with this. We're going to do 1 part gray, right, and then the other part we're going to do I don't know, maybe yellow. Nah, you ready? Yeah, maybe yellow, or the turquoise. Maybe this one, just a little. I don't like this teal bluish. So we'll do that. But first, before we even do that, we have to find the part, which is a little bit tricky. But thankfully, hopefully, we didn't throw it out. But if we did, we can just download it again. Okay, there's one. Nope. That's probably the one that's printing. Hold on, I gotta go upstairs for a second. One moment, please. It was another package delivered. So I'll share with that. It was this. I didn't even. They sent it to me. Another collaboration, but it wasn't DJI. It was someone else. The DJI Mic 3. I didn't even know there was a 3. Do you guys know there was a 3? It looks small though. I like small, but the mic looks kind of small. Anyway, we'll figure that part out. But let's see what we have here. Samsung Me. So we have. That one's not it though. Is that one it? Oh yeah, it might be. Oh yeah, it is it. This is it. Oh nice. So this is the one that's printing. Perfect. So now I need to find. But this one's being printed gray. But I believe we need to print 2 more, right? Because we need one for the back. And then I guess another one for the front. Too bad it doesn't tell you. Sometimes with these STL files, like it'll say 2x, which means printed. Oh wow. Oh, filament just fell. That's okay though. Never keep anything on your CFS system. Sometimes it'll be an X next to it. Like when you have the dummy 13, you know how many to print. In this case, we don't know. V means version. These are clamps, you know. But if you ever seen us print the Thermi 13, there are X's next to it. I haven't been catching the videos due to bad timing. Like filament, you can use, yes, we're going to use different filament, Bob. But now I have to figure out which pieces go where, because it's very vague. Okay, that's that piece. We know we need 2. I'm done. I believe we need 2. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we just need 2 bottoms and 2 tops. So thankfully the one that's printing, I believe, is a top, because that's this one right here, because it has like this little thing right there. And then for the bottom, I guess we would print another one of these, as long as, oh no, we can't. Yeah, we can. Oh yeah, the other one has to be empty. Has to be hollow, because this has to go into another one. See right here? This little thing has to go into, so it has to be a female. See, the labeling is not really good with this. You kind of have to think deeply. Alright, so then we have, so now we need to find one where it goes in. Definitely not this one, because we need one with the little connector thingy so we can put that little round piece in. Okay? Definitely not you. Not you. You, nope. 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 Ah, maybe this one. Nope. Because it's not a female. It's a male. Okay. And maybe this one. Nope. It's another female. Hopefully it's not turning into spaghetti. Here, you guys can watch while I figure out where this other piece is. I think that one's it. Nope. No, it's not it. It has to fit the ring. Hold on. I might have to download it again. I don't think I... 28. Unless let's see what Bob says. Unless we print 2, right? And then another front. Hold on, let's see. Bob. I haven't, okay. Oh. Alan Malchensk. The scientists spent so much time asking if they could that they never stopped to ask if they should. I would say yes, they should. Interesting. Oh, I think, oh, that's probably one of our trolls. Okay. Is at the middle part a rubber band? Yeah, the middle part's a rubber band, which we've got plenty of. The end is a little bit flaky. Yeah, it is a little bit. But I'm a little bit confused about this one here. So we know, I think we just have to print 2 bottoms. We have to print another one of what we're printing now so that it can go in. We'll see. And then this will go like in the middle. I just wish they said 1x, 2x, you know, 2 times, maybe in the instructions. Hold on. Let's see if it's numbered. No. Bummer. It's not really, doesn't really, oh, here we go, here. Yeah, we know that, because that's what's printing now. Most likely we have to print 2 of what's printing now, I'm gonna guess. 2 of what, probably 2 of each. Yeah, hopefully. If we look, whoops, on the prepared notes, prepare, see, whoops, maybe, we'll figure it out. Yeah, if you look at the comments we're getting from who is it again? Hold on. Not Bob. Alan Malcheski, AA. Yeah, keep getting a lot of quotes from them. But that's fine. It's a harmless troll. We just, you know, we have worse trolls than that. So that's why I don't mind. Otherwise, we send you to the timeout room and block you. But no, he's fine. He just sends us like little experts of little, I don't know. It is what it is, but it's harmless. Anyway, on that note, the end, if you check some of the videos, just follow and see. This one's almost done, though, which is great. Let me check on it, though. Let's see. Sweet. All right, so that's working out. I think I might print another one of those. We'll see how this one goes. So I don't have to send it again. I just don't understand why we have like some, you know, like so many different ones. We have beam 26 and then beam 27. And right now we're printing beam 26. So you know what? Just to play it on the safe side, let's delete beam 26 since it's already printed, right? And now we'll get this one out and send, hold on, and just send beam 27, and that should, you know, then we know, and slice it. There it is right there. Right, you know that it's not the same, it's different. Supports are there, but we don't want any errors though. Let's go back to prepare. Let's X this out, X that out, and slice the build plate again. Beam 27 is too close. Oh, probably because you see, sometimes when you click on a new part, disregard, it will close the other one. But in this case, it opens it up on top of the other one. All right, so we're here. This is piece 27. We just did 26. We'll just enable supports and on build plate and then slice it. See, no more errors, except I don't need that. Oh, that's gonna take 6 minutes to print. Yeah, this way we know we have a different one. And then now, send to printer. We'll make it a different color, even though it would be nice if it was one color. We're gonna print yellow. Okay. not yellow. Oh, sorry, I said this color. This little teal type thing. Start print. Let me get the other one off the build plate. I gotta be quick. I'll let you guys watch. Me stuff, Creality High. Let's see if I can get it off before the printer starts. Okay. Huh. Did I press start? Click OK. Sweet. All right. So while that's printing, hopefully we don't break it. I need a tweezers. And let's see what we have here. Me stuff. Okay. So see, because we can't print into thin air, so we got to take the supports off. Hopefully without breaking it. This one's okay. This one I think you can do by hand. Yeah. Yay. And we could always sand some more. Interesting. Yeah, it's not so bad. Yeah, we could always sand that, whatever doesn't come off from there, or use the Dremel. Let's see. Just have to watch out because you can like really hurt yourself with this thing. So if it can scrape off, great. If not, watch your. You gotta watch your fingers, you know, because you can wind up in the ER. We'll just do it downwards. Print it okay. But you're not going to see that, so it doesn't have to be picture perfect. But what we could do is like sand it a little, like that, back and forth, so it's like a little bit flatter. I forget there was something else we printed that had a similar experience to this. And just keep doing that until so that should go in here, hopefully. Oh man. Oh yeah, it fits. Sweet. See? It doesn't look straight aerodynamically, but it should work. We could also, if you like this, look at that. And then, so I think, yeah, we got to do this one the same and then that one the same. So we're printing another one in yellow, and then I need to print the other one. So this is pretty cool. It's pretty big, if you ask me. And then you see this goes in there. Except this way. Except I don't want to do it, force it in just yet. And then somehow the rubber bands go through. This is pretty cool. Except where are the wings? I mean, these are more like fins, not really wings. Let me see where the wings are. Oh, interesting. Okay. It's one of those. See? I thought like we would have like wings to, but it's just more like an fins to help with the aerodynamics. Interesting. And you have to make sure it's balanced because it is kind of top heavy. That's probably where the 4 wheels come in. We'll probably print the wheels next week and then we'll be finito. Yeah, interesting. Not bad. Hopefully the next one prints. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Like we get a good print. We had to print this thing twice. The first time it printed, it came out, see, like right over here, milk, like weird. And I could probably still use it. I don't think it'll affect anything. And then I printed it again. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. stuff, me stuff. So I printed this, and it came out weird. And like, so I printed it again, and then it came out perfect. Yeah, I mean, you could probably use it. I think it would fit, right? Like, cause this is how it's supposed to be. See, look. So then this goes like this, and then we print another one of these, right? And then that goes in. I think. Yeah, we're both identical. It looks like, and we could use this part, right? And then call it a day. But I want the other one to be yellow. Oh no, it looks like it's the top part though. See, because look, it has the holes in there. Unless they're duplicates, I don't know. But that goes there, and then the wheel thing. Yeah, so the next part will be the last part, part 4. It's pretty cool though. It is really cool. All right, knowing that, moving forward, we'll let that print there. I'll find the other piece. I just want to see the DJI Mic 3. Interesting. It would be nice if it worked with the iPhone, because I just did a video that shows you how to hack the system to get DJI Mic 2 to work with your iPhone. But it does record really low. That's the only downside. You have to speak louder, and you have to bring up the gain. And that's with the settings at its best. You shouldn't have to do that post-production. It should sound like this. Unless you have Bob on your channel. Bob's like, the audio is low. And then you know that you messed something up and didn't set anything correctly. Thank you for that, Bob. I really appreciate that. With DJI Mic 1 I had, DJI Mic 2 I had, and now I have the DJI Mic 3. But I wasn't impressed with any of them because of the fact that the audio, you have to rise up to the occasion. Because by default, it's low. And you can set the gain up high. You can set this up high. You shouldn't have to do all that stuff post-production. But when you're recording, here it's fine. I like the noise cancellation feature, which is great. I use that occasionally. But I have this here. I forget what it's called, like a wind stopper. Works really well. And some other... I have mine set to 32-bit float. And so I have the gain set to 12 or 11. I forget. So I have to copy the settings from the other one. But I wonder if the DJI Mic 2 receiver / transmitter works with the older one. Like, you know, like what if I like bought one mic? Will it work with the DJI Mic 2? What is that called? Yeah. I don't know. I'll have to look at the specs and see. I'm not really a specs person. I just want the shit to work. If it works, great. You know, that's all that matters to me. And if it gives me the quality I'm looking for, I'm into like 32-bit float, which is what I have on my mic by default. Lightweight. Lightweight usually just means chintzy, right? I kind of the original one, the Mic 2 is a little bit bulkier, bigger. No port for my lavalier mic, but I never use it anyway. But it's always nice to have one, so you probably want to keep your DJI Mic 2 if you need a lavalier mic. Comes with a carrying pouch, receiver. Yeah, the receiver. I wonder if the receiver to that one works with it. We'll see. We'll do a live unboxing because I think this came out like 8 months ago or 7 months ago, something like that. And now I don't have to buy anything anymore. And people just send me stuff. Oh, you should see some of the collabs that we're getting too. Bob, you might like this collaboration. This one is really cool. Mini. Yeah, the Mini. Like, I think Ken had the Mini. Didn't Ken have the Mini and he lost one of your mics or something? Let me see if I can find my email. Bob, you got to check this out. I mean, I need to, once I'm done making the video, this sounds like something you could have in your room and make. I wouldn't say margaritas, like ice drinks. We have an ice maker in our freezer has an ice maker in it. But hold on. Let's see. Hold on. Samsung Me. Who's this one? Amazon. Annie. Oh, Annie is the one I have to make the video for, that new this thing. Yeah, another Starlink video. That's Annie. I need like a database so I could just like put them all in there. And then this one, oh, YouTube. Once I'm done with the YouTube, we're gonna take care of Bob. Let's go to Scent. Oh, the ice maker. It's a battery powered. Check it out. So this is here. I said hi, Autogale. The brushed silver will go well with everything in our kitchen. Homevel EVO corded and battery powered ice maker with self-cleaning stainless steel silver. So I gave her the address to where to send it, and now this is it right here. It's really nice. Hopefully they send it though. Sometimes you get like, look, and it's a lot of money, but it's on sale right now. I guess because spring/summer is coming. It looks like it runs off these 2 batteries. But look at the ice you get. But again, we have ice from the freezer, so you know, if it comes, you guys can fight for it. Except I'm keeping the watch and the, what is this thing called again? DJI Mic Mini. We'll see, maybe. I don't know. I have to see how the Mic Mini works out. I might be happy with. It is smaller. I know sometimes when you have the bigger mic on, sometimes you'll see my videos, the shirt's like that, and that's because the mic is weighing it down. Maybe I'll try wearing it the other way. I don't know, I have to see. It's really interesting. But I like the fact that now the channel has reached the point where people are like, please, I'll send you this, just make me a video. I'm like, sure. Now I have to figure out, like, start charging them to jump the line and be like, hi, you can jump the line if you like, because sometimes they put these restrictions on you where you have to record the video within 2 weeks or 1 week, or I don't do scripts though, so I always turn down the script. And then there was another one that came with some contingents. Oh, but I haven't said anything to them yet. Oh, some batteries for the drone. They wanted me to confirm some restrictions and things like that. I'm on the fence with it. I think it was under LiPo. Let's check out the Let's check out the let's see. Reality high. I'll find it. LiPo. Nope. Battery maybe? Maybe I'll type in battery. Oh yeah, there's something. Oh yeah, there we go. Hold on. Here. Let that print. Samsung me. Alright, so we have one portable battery ice maker. They're sending a battery for the Osmo 6 and 5. Powered ice maker. There should be another one. Oh, Hobby King, the FPV one. I don't know. I'm on the fence with this one. I don't really do FPV anymore. I mean, I could use the batteries, but they are LiPo batteries, and they're kind of dangerous to have around the house. Hobby King. So they offered to send one 2S, one 3S, and one 4S. I don't think I've flown on a 4S before, to be honest with you. It's a little intimidating. But in order to say yes to this one, they want the unboxing, initial impressions, technical specs. I don't do specs. I just tell you it's a good battery or not, but they want the specs. Installation process. Well, it's a battery. That's part's easy. Real world performance testing. That would be interesting to test. That I can do. The channel is all about real world testing. We don't do the specs, but we do real world testing. Your honest feedback and user experience, which is pretty cool. I can do that. When our batteries appear in videos focused on other vehicles or topics, we'd appreciate 1 to 3 minutes dedicated segment highlighting the battery, inclusion of our affiliate link, our brand and logo, and then you get 6%. Oh, here we go. Please plan to publish the main video within 2 weeks. I don't like doing collaborations when they give me like the time restrictions on when it has to be done by. Especially they're just batteries, you know. And like, look, I was sent this. So the ice maker, it's like freaking almost $400, and there were no strings attached, right? So like that, So I don't like the ones where you have the pressure to perform. But knowing that and moving forward, let's get ready to rumble. Remember that? I remember that growing up. The Hulkamania, it would be like on Saturday mornings. He's like, next Saturday night, I'm going to get you, Hulk Hogan. That's right, in the ring. It's going to be you and me, you and I. You know, like that. And then you're like, yeah, and then they tear off their shirt. Like, let's try and get it, like, right? Remember that? The Saturday mornings? It was all fake, right? I hope you know it was fake. It wasn't real. But I had friends who believed it. They're like, oh my God, did you see that? I'm like, it's not real. It's fake. They're like, no, man, it's real. Yeah, it was like really crazy. Anyway, it's fake. It's not real. All right, so we got one printed. DX. Yeah, I remember that. Who else was there? The junk. What was it? Junk food dog or junkyard dog? What was his name? He's like, this is junk food dog, junkyard dog, whatever his name was. Said it's gonna get you next Saturday night. Something like that. Hold on, let's go to our print. Creality High. Oh, nice. That's a nice color. All right, this one printed okay. Sometimes the different materials print differently. Me stuff. Yeah, not bad. So now, but I want to print so we know which one's the top and which one's the bottom. Oh, well, we definitely have to print. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, look. See? So we just need to print another one from the previous one. Previously on How to by Lou. Hopefully that goes in. It's even. So I want the bottom to be the same. This one we can't use anyway because, as you can see, it just didn't print the way we wanted it to. You know? That's weird. Let's do this. I don't know why that's there. There we are. And we'll put that there like that. Slide it over. Yay! Alright. So yeah, we'll print one more and call it a day. So we need to print one of these in another color and then take the supports off that one. Yeah, so hopefully when we print it, it doesn't print like this one. Like all weird. I like Wee Man. Junkyard Dog. Yeah, I was saying junk food dog. I don't know Wee Man. Who's Wee Man? Now I gotta Google that. I don't know Wee Man. Wee Man must have been after somebody retired, right? Remember the Undertaker? Wee Man. WWF, Worldwide Wrestling Federation. I don't know Wee Man. Wee Man. There is no Wee Man. Who, like, full episode Hogan, there's Kidman. I don't know. Oh, Wee Man. Interesting. I don't know. Yeah, wrong channel. I don't know. Wee Man must have come out. Oh, Wee Man's like a Nacho Libre type. Look, he looks like, who's the guy that played in, Aquaman? Looks like Aquaman. Let's see. Mimo, whatever his name is. Wait, hold on. I gotta like turn the audio off because it's like there's no Wee Man. I don't know. We're just talking about him.
Thing now. The warning graphic. Yeah.
Oh wow, it looks like the guy from a mini version of Jay and Silent Bob, but he's so small. He's like a mini-me version.
It has to have it.
Right?
Because of what
Oh
you
yeah.
did.
Looks like Jay, whatever his name is. They're funny if you ever saw them. But they're probably older now. Isn't Wee Man from Jackass? I don't know. I wasn't crazy about Jackass, to be honest with you. I wasn't really my thing. Although I liked one of the guys. He looked like Robbie Williams from Take That. Is it Robbie Williams? But he looks like Robbie Williams. But looks like one of the guys from Jackass. Maybe it was him. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'll show you. Let's see. Robbie Williams from Take That. He's older now, but he looks like one of the guys from Jackass. R.O. Robbie Williams. Oh yeah, English songwriter. See? Him. Which one from Jackass does he look like? And he actually acted like a jackass in his whole life, but I think he got his act together. He was kind of like, but he's good. His music is pretty good. I like it. But yeah, that's the only ones I know from. Then there was another one from Jackass too. But yeah, I just couldn't understand the whole concept of the show. Like they were getting hurt and winding up in the hospital, and apparently people liked it. There was like, you know, it was a thing, and they became famous for it, which is really weird. Some of the most mundane things will make you popular. All right, so let's go back to this part. So let's see. We have that one, so we can delete it. This is the best way to keep track when you got a print that has over like 20 parts. And I believe we print one of these. This one has a no name. Oh man, I see. This is why maybe after the update they fixed this, where you can just click on it and it opens up a new one, right? It doesn't go on top of the other one. This one doesn't need supports. We should be able to slice it and send to print, change the color. Yeah. Oh wait, before we need to, oh no, we have one at the bottom. And then we're gonna change it to this, so the bottom one is that color, and press OK, and then we are finito. Let's see what you guys are saying.
That's right, next Saturday night, I'm going to 3D print you. We're going to get this print off the bed and rock your world and do it just right and tear it apart with no supports.
Right? Let's see. It's a funny show. No, it's a different guy. Oh, okay, a different guy. Got it. I thought it was him. Yeah. They're the ones who think they sing, want you back for good. Remember that? Yeah, something like that. Market Bay, yo, what's up, Mark? Yeah, I think they're from Market Bay's neck of the woods. Let's see, Alexa, where is the group Take That from?
Take That is from Manchester, England.
Manchester, England.
They formed there in 1990 and became one of the UK's most successful pop groups.
Yeah, so the successful pop group Take That. Take that, you. What's up, Market Bay? You caught us. We are at the end. I didn't get a notification you were going live for the and I scheduled the stream. The stream was scheduled. I'm not sure why. I see a lot of like popular YouTubers. Not that I'm one of them. they tell their subscribers to unsubscribe and subscribe again because the YouTube isn't giving them the notifications. You might want to do that, especially now that the channel is doing better with the streams that they're scheduled. So I'm not coming live unless I am live, you know, so which is good now. Back in the day, I was testing it, but now there are no more tests. We're live when we're live. So you might have to unsubscribe and subscribe again, and then hopefully that fixes it. But that's a YouTube thing. And I've had that too. Because oh wow, this one came up really nice. I've had that too because some folks I subscribe to, and this one, remember how I had to use a tweezer to take the other one off? Look at that. See, that's why you just never know how it's going to print. This one just came right off. I wish this one printed like that. Look at that. And look how nice and smooth. Don't have to sand it. Man, well, when that happens, it's good for business because then we can say, welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Yeah, so even some of the channels I watch, I'm like, wait, I didn't get a notification. I don't know, maybe YouTube can't keep up with it, or they batch process things, but this is not so bad. It's strong. I do recommend oh, I guess it'll still be straight. Letting it cool off on the print bed, because as you can see, it's a little curved, which is fine, and that's why, because it was hot and I ripped it off the bed. But it's going to be held together by those other parts that we print. So again, always wait for your prints to cool off, especially something like this, like a cylinder type piece, where that requires aerodynamics for our plane. Not that I don't think that'll make a big difference. I think for us it's going to be the rubber band and the wheels. We need to get those wheels turning. I like to see how they're spinning, but we're going to print the wheels next week. So you caught us as we're printing the last part, Market Bay. Didn't see it scheduled. Yeah, it was, which was really weird. Check out the DJI Lito 1 and Lito X1 new mini drone. It's not available, man. Look, check it out. Not in the US. We are like the red-headed stepchild, which is why I'm glad we did a contact redirect, because you don't see the drone stuff was just going in another direction. DJI Lito. Right here. See, I get an error. 404. Sorry, the page was not found. It's not available here in the US. But if we see United States right here, what we can do is we can change it to Canada. So that'd be interesting. Or Mexico. Wow. Wonder if that counts, right? Or Puerto Rico. Wonder if they sell it in Puerto Rico. So now we're in see, it's available in Canada. Wow, it's even on the splash page. It looks a little bit like that new drone that just came out, like the 360 something. Look at the sensors at the top. Looks like the Mini 4 Pro. Like I don't understand. It's in French. Can we do Canada, American, English? Hold on. Canada, English. Okay. Instead of Canada, French. Canada, English. Buy now. Interesting. Yeah, we know that don't work. The tracking, I've lost so many drones experimenting with the tracking. And you see a lot of people on the forums. Like, my drone crashed. I was doing tracking. Oh, look, 249 grams. I don't know. I think if I'd probably get a 360 instead of this. I don't really quite understand. Now they're just, it's like Haagen-Dazs or Baskin-Robbins, 31 flavors. How many drones are there? Let's go to buy now. Free shipping, 1% DJI credit reward. 1%, what is that, like 2 pennies? Launch reward. A Lito. Oh, wow. The price is pretty good. Look at that. I don't mind that. It's cheaper than the Mini 5 Pro. I wonder why. And then you have a Fly More combo. I wonder if it has remote ID. So it doesn't have something, that's for sure, because it's cheaper than the Mini 5 Pro. Why would they do that? Maybe it was a prototype, and then they were left with inventory, and they were like, you know what? Let's sell it. Let's sell a lot of them. I don't know. Easy concern. Let's see. I want to find out something. Let's ask the internet or Chat GPT. Go to new and go here. Scroll up. And go here. Does the DJI Lito 1X have remote ID? Does not. See, I figured, I didn't even know. If it's smaller, smaller drones under 250 grams is likely doesn't, I can't fly it here anyway. For me, I can't, because I have my Part 107, and anything I do on the channel, like drone related, has to have remote ID. That's why I put one on the Neo for the Karens out there. So if they reported me, they'd be like, look, I have my remote ID. That sucks though. No, I'd rather just get the Mini 5. What is it, Mini 5 Pro? I don't even know where we're at now with the drones. Is it Mini 5? I think so. Hold on. Or Mini 6. Hold on. We're not going to switch to the US. I think they sell it. Store. Camera drones. Lido, Neo. Mini. Let's try Mini. See where. Oh, we're at 5. Okay. I thought it was 6. Wow, yeah, so you might as well just get a DJI Mini 5 Pro because it has remote ID in there. And then you can do photos, like if you ever go on a job like I had gone on, I had to bust out the Avata too. And I wish I had something like this because I would have been able to get the images that Jacob had wanted. How is Jacob doing? I had to send him some stuff. He's happy. He emailed me, he texted me, and where is Jacob? Property developer. That's what I have him under. Yeah, so I was able to do. He sent me the images that he wanted. I had sent him Affinity, and so I promised to inform him. So we did that. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. So I was see if I had the Mini 5, I had taken some photos with the Avata because it was hard to do it closer. This was farther away. The further away you are with the bigger drone, the better. And then see, this was hard to do because it was with the Mavic 4 Pro. And if I had the Mini, it would have been better. Or the Lido, but the Lido doesn't have remote ID. He was happy with that one. Who knows? Maybe we'll hear from him again. See, and he said thank you. He was like, bless you, man. Hey, bless you. I got it. Thank you. And that was it. And then off to the next one. That's why I like to give them their stuff before I leave, because I don't like to deal with them again afterwards, because then it's just so much going back and forth. Like, could you do this? Could you do this? Could you do this? And I'm just gotta tell them no. It's like, oh, my thing is stuck. Not sure why that happens. I have to figure that out. Yeah, the thing on the filament thing got stuck on there. I don't know why that happens. Yeah, it's nice, but I think Mini 5. I don't know. We'll see. If I get another gig, I will definitely use the proceeds from the gig, or maybe someone will send me one. Right? I already got one DJI product, and it's not from DJI. But I mean, it is a DJI product, but it's not from them. They didn't send it to me. Maybe somebody else will send me a drone, like a third-party seller that wants. So what happens is, third-party sellers that sell the stuff, you have to provide the link from their store, not the DJI store. Remote ID not required for 249 until 2027, 2028, and DJI will be aware of this for countries that require it. Wow, that's a bummer. UK will need it in 2027 and 2028. It will become active via a firmware update to become legal to fly. Should be same in US. Yeah, it is, because if you remember my support ticket, I didn't know that for the future drones. I reached out to DJI and we did a live stream about the remote ID on the Neo. I can't remember if it was Neo 1 or Neo 2, and they shared that if we went abroad, the remote ID is activated on the drones that don't have it on in the US. It's just messed up that I would have kept the Neo 2, if they had turned on the remote ID. They confirmed that remote ID is on there, but they just need to turn it on. They're like, oh, if you go to China or Japan, the remote ID automatically turns on. Hold on, I want to read the rest of the comments though. If it becomes available, it will have remote ID via firmware update for your region. That would be cool if it did. They all have remote ID. It will be activated in countries that need it. I'm not buying any more. Yeah, same here. I'm not buying any more drones. We have some crazy restrictions and requirements coming up at the end of the year. It's making me lose. And yeah, same here. Like, I still have the drones here that I have to unbox. The Sub 250, right, and the Pavo Fermento. I think I've had these for almost like 8 months now, and I feel the same way Market Bay feels, that with all these new rules and regulations, it's not fun anymore. It's like they took away the fun by putting all these restrictions that Sub 250 still needs remote ID. Well, for recreational, no. But if you have your Part 107, you need to. If your YouTube channel is monetized, you need to. So I'm like, I'm thinking of just putting them on the Facebook Marketplace, right? And then just buying some more filament, or I don't know, because it used to be fun. Like, it was so fun. You could be not carefree, but you know how it is with FPV. And now you just have to watch your back. You're like, they're watching you, and that's why when I did the what do you call it? The Neo 2 video, I made sure remote ID was on there, because if you check that videos, people started chiming in on it. Karens, it sucks. Who knows? Maybe if they push the Neo 2 or Neo 3 has remote ID activated, I'd get one for fun, because they make good basher drones. Like, these drones are great because you can fix them yourself. But with the Neo 2 and even the Neo 1, because Ken has it, he crashed it in my yard, we crashed it in the field, and the thing you just got to dust it off and have some alcohol handy to get rid of those grass stains from when you crash. But it's resilient. I love it, and for that sake. But I didn't like the fact that it did fly away a lot. It had flyaway issues, and maybe that's because we crashed it too many times. But that doesn't happen with these. With these, they will fall from the sky if we break it or fly it while it's broken. But that's why you do it. You fix it. We'll see how it goes. I don't know. So as you can see, I'm in no hurry. It'll be 8 months. Those things will still be in the box. But I should. Oh yeah, and I also have. I forgot all about this. An 04 air unit, which would go into there. I met a guy who bought my. Forgot what I sold. I think when I sold something. I'm always selling something. I sold one of the drones. I forget which drone it was that I sold him, but he said, call me when you're ready to sell that. He wants to buy the 04 air unit and these drones too, but I told him I need to make a video for them first. So we'll see how that works out. But yeah, 25 flights so far, and many in manual mode, no issues. Oh, that's good to know. No issues with flyaways. Oh, with your Neo 2. Oh wow, oh my god. That's good to know, because if they update the remote ID issue, I will look at it. I need to keep my Avata 2, as I used the Goggles 3 for my Neo 2, but my Mini 4 Pro and Air 3S haven't seen much. Oh well, you should sell it. If your Mini 4 Pro and Air 3S, sell it, get something, because as you can see, otherwise you're gonna wind up on the wall like a fly swatter, and you're like, I used to fly those drones. Buy something else, maybe a 3D printer, maybe, I don't know. Oh wow, Afix. Yeah, I didn't hear no bells. Actually, I did, but I just didn't get to you yet. I'm here just swinging. Afix. Let's check out Afix's channel. Afix is doing gaming now. We have 3D printing thanks to Afix. I'll tell you how for those of you who don't know, Afix. Oh wow, where's your gaming channel? Can you share us the link to your gaming channel? Countdown Pro. I think it's in the, but it's all shorts, right? Yeah, because I lost track of your other channel. Afix was here in the beginning. We were just talking about you, and we were doing a lot of drone stuff, flying drones, and Afix be like, you spend a lot of time fixing stuff, because this was before I knew how to fly. And he would help us, walk us through stuff. I would do a lot of soldering, all my soldering videos. And then one day, Afix is like, you should get a 3D printer. And I was like, I'm not getting no 3D printer. It's like thousands. I imagined it being thousands of dollars, and you had to be like some sort of engineer. And well, back in the day, you used to, especially with the Ender series, like to tweak it and stuff like that. And he was going to sell us his printer. And then after looking into it, I was like, you know what? I'll get one, because with the shipping and everything, I bit the bullet. I got one. I got the Ender 3S1 Pro, which is back there. And everything just went in that direction, all because of Afix. And, he would send us, we still have 3D print of the week, but he would also send us print STL files like you guys are doing now. And then one day, like a birdie in a nest, Afix just went his own way. He started his own channel, doing gaming reviews, and like you guys are doing. You're starting, like Mark Bay's got his channel, Swedish Forge has got his channel, but Afix, just went into the direction of doing a lot of the retro gaming stuff. He's a big gamer, so if you need computer, what do they call it? Consulting / you want to have a system built, he's like you guys too in that sense. But I like the Macintosh, but you can't customize it the way Afix would recommend customizing it. And that's it. That's the story behind Afix. And then we see Afix today, like Mark Bay, and then we won't see him until I don't know when. Maybe. But Mark Bay hasn't been getting notifications, but Afix is doing his own thing now, which is really cool. Congratulations, and thank you for everything, for being here in the beginning and steering us in the. I would have never have gotten a 3D printer after sleeping on it for a good many nights. And Afix also gave us the settings for the, what was it, the GEP RC Cinelog 20 something, one of them. So yeah, a lot of that in the beginning, and now we have you guys. Now we have the torch has been passed on to you. Now we have Mark Bay holding the light, and Swedish Forge, and Bob, and Once in the Blue, and Ken, and Ken, you remember Afix, right? And Once in the Blue, we will have Afix come and say hello. And last time he was here, he was the one that steered us in the direction to get this app that we're using right here, which is Streamlabs. We were using many cams, and he was like, you should look into Streamlabs. And I'm like, I looked into it, but I wasn't crazy about it because it had like ties to Discord. And if you've ever seen Discord, it's like, what the fuck is that? Well, so many things happening, so much eye candy. And I was like, but then he insisted upon it, and I got, and he would usually leave comments like, he usually doesn't get back to the chats until later, like after like an hour or so. And then after setting it up, now our streams are never the same. And the reason why is because Afix recommended Streamlabs, and now every time someone says a comment, it's made the show that much better, because as you can see, I'm like replying back to you guys maybe 5 minutes later, maybe 2 minutes later, but not 1 hour later, because I assume I just got busy doing my thing, and the show is for you. It's like a user, so thank you for that, Afix. And then Afix felt like we were ready to be on our own, and then he just moved on and said goodbye. All right, so knowing that, moving forward, well, not doing much with my gaming channel. Haha. Okay, yep, they will become a doorstop like my Phantom 3 did years ago. Yeah, you don't want it to be a doorstop, because right now it's worth something. And it's hard, though. It's like an emotional attachment. It's hard to let go, because rules are changing big time over here soon. Yeah, here too. They're changing so much where I'm like, I'm going to put it online, and then maybe, in 2 years or 3 years, when the rules become like they were before they're becoming what they are now, I might get back into it. I'm actually thinking of selling the Mavic 4 Pro, like to the point where because what am I going to do? How am I going to fix it if something happens? Where am I going to get parts? Even if I got parts, I can't, I'm not taking that thing apart because it requires probably, I saw a YouTube short where someone was doing a repair on the Mavic 4 Pro, but they required like a different computer. And apparently when they do internal changes, they push software from like another computer to like rewrite what's on the chip so that all the new parts can be seen. And so like, we might not have Friday night flights anymore, but we would bring Friday night flights back if there was a place to fix it. I don't want to be stuck with a brick because that's an expensive brick. And so I've been sharing that, my plan is to sell the drones by the end of the summer. And if something changes, I'll probably save the proceeds from it. Like I saved the proceeds from the Mavic, was it 3 Pro? And that's why I was able to get that one. I would save it, but I don't want to be stuck with a brick. And then what? That's a lot. It's like throwing money away. And then once repairs become normalized, if they do, if not, then, we'll probably steer things in a different direction. Let's see the other comments though. Doorstopper, big time over here. Thinking of getting Meteor 75 Pro with 04, miss the mini Whoop days. But then again, I got an Avata 2 still and a Cinelog. I forget the number. Yeah, same here. I forget the number too, but we both have the same one. I kind of took a break from gaming channel. I got lazy. I already got 4 printers, Market Base says, in my room. I don't need another one. Yeah, 4, that's a lot. I got 2 and I'm running out of space. But I was thinking of selling the Ender 3S1 Pro, but then I got nervous about people coming to the house. So I was like, you know what, forget it. So I just rather I don't know, leave it like that. I don't need another one. Hello. I need to do some maintenance on them. Yeah, I know. I got to do maintenance on this one too. Clean and lubricate and lubricate to the rails. Haven't gotten time this year. Has been a hectic so far. It's not hard. I'm just too busy to take photos and list on eBay. Yeah, I know. I'm not crazy about eBay because they charge a fee, or just can't be bothered dealing with people who buy drones and are clueless. Yeah, I hate when they're like, hi, is it still for sale? You ever get that? Like, oh my God, where are you located? I can come now. And then you give them the address, and then they ghost you. They never hear from them. They're like, wait, do you still want it? And I'm like, I'm here. And then nothing. I'm like, hi, is it still? It's just freaking crazy. Like people who buy something and they don't have a clue, I don't want to deal with them. I'm honestly losing interest in my drones big time. I fly once a month in manual with Neo 2. The rest I'm going to sell at some point. Totally lost interest due to new rules coming. The future isn't looking good for... Yeah, I know. Same here. Future isn't looking good here for drones. And also, you need to think about spare parts. Like Afix has the Avata 2, or you have whatever drone you have. If they're making it harder and harder to get these things fixed, which is why I don't fly manual mode unless I'm flying one of the drones I can fix, like the micro, whatever you call it, the Cinelogs, stuff I have parts for that I can do on my own, or I have flight controllers for. But other than that, no, you can't. Hold on, let me find something that's really funny though, and then I have to go. Hold on, let's see if we can find it. You guys, you got a kick out of this. Is it still? This is what it's like. If I can find it. No. Oh yeah, this one's it. Here, let me I'm gonna turn the sound off. This is what it's like when you sell something on Facebook. Samsung Me. Let's see. Might get a copyright strike for showing it.
if Facebook Marketplace was an actual marketplace.
Wait, hold on.
Is this still available?
Yes, it is.
Wait, hold on. This is exactly what happens. I need to go to YouTube though. And then I gotta change the audio. Hold on, I need to put the audio on and then go into my output, system settings. Output has to be multi-channel because then I can shut off the other one. And then now, if I close this and then bring this back, and then
And now, if Facebook
Oh, wow, the audio
Marketplace
sucks.
was an actual marketplace.
Hi, is this still available?
Huh. No! It's, hold on, it's glitching out.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so now I'll shut it off. Can't make this shit up, but when that happens, it's good for business. Welcome back to Everything That Glitches. Here, this is what it's like on Facebook. We'll make it bigger.
And now, if Facebook Marketplace was an actual marketplace.
Hi, is this still available?
Yes, it is. Oh, okay.
Hi, is this still available?
Yeah, it's right here.
Great, I'm very interested.
Amazing. Do you need the controllers or what the hell?
Is it still available?
Yes.
You deliver.
What?
1322 Walgrove Lane.
That's over 2 hours away.
Come by anytime after midnight.
Jesus. No.
Hi, is this still available?
Yeah, hi, we've talked before.
Sorry, I was in a serious car accident.
Okay.
But I'm better now and I want to play video games.
Okay, I'm just talking with another person, so if that falls through, I'll let you know. So, you can have this now if you'd like.
What a ripoff.
All right, never mind. It's yours if you still want it.
I'll give you $100 for it. All right, I'll throw in a sack of potatoes.
No.
I'm out.
Nice Xbox.
Thank you.
20 bucks.
Excuse me?
20 bucks.
I bought this thing for $400 and I've used it once. I'm not selling it for $20.
20 bucks.
I can sell it to you for $150.
20 bucks.
Okay, fine. I don't care. Just take it.
Hi, is this still available?
That's gonna be Marketplace selling his drones. Like I go through it every time. Like they pretty much nailed it. That's how it is on the Marketplace. I don't know how eBay is because I stopped doing eBay because of their fees. You know, listing fees and stuff. I'm not sure what happened to the audio, but it's working now. It just glitched out. Maybe because I didn't have the primary and secondary selected in default in the computer. I said, let's see what we have here. The 3RS, like a year, future proof. Let's see what market. The Air 3S became legal to fly like 249 Gs drones, but it's only for like a year. I want to be future proof, but the new rules coming and restrictions, it won't be worth it after this year. So yeah, same thing happening here. Lolo, I sent too many. Oh my god, no. Haha, great ad. This is why I don't like to sell. Yeah, you're gonna have to go through it again if you want to sell your drone. Every time. I hate when they want to trade, like, I've got to trade. And sometimes I look at it like, cool, but not worth it. Like, you want the cash. And the ad said, I say, cash only, no PayPal, no credit card, no check, and no trade. And then you still get the same thing. They're like, hi, I have an RC car, such and such. We want to trade. I was like, no, the ad said no trade, but nice car. Yes, it is a little. eBay is the same. People with zero feedbacks bid and never pay is another issue. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought that eBay, you know, people did eBay because you weren't allowed to do stuff like that. Like they had strict rules and you had to abide by them. And you know, you could rate the seller. You always went for the best seller with the good stars, right? If you had good stars, that means you had good history and repertoire. But apparently not. They just don't want us to have fun. Also, there is a bill for anti-guns for 3D printing. Yeah, but good luck with that. They're not gonna. You can download the STL files now and print, unless they require all the printers to update their firmware and like if you print like a gun or something, they'll notify authorities, maybe something like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just everything's becoming strict now. But enjoy it while you can, you know, live a little, enjoy it, sell what you can now, right? Enjoy what you can, and then as, you know, things change, maybe redirect. But in the meantime, you know, you just gotta, you can't stop living, but you just have to wait for this and wait for the sky to fall. It just sucks because in the beginning, you guys know, I was like on drone only, but then I saw the writing on the wall, and I needed to do a content redirect. You know, like literally, because now you're sort of like what do they call it? Oh man, this one didn't print so great, but that's okay. We can squeeze it in. Not demonized, but sort of like. See this one, but it's okay. Nice, sort of. Yeah, not bad. Might have to print that one again, but it fit in. Oh yeah, look. Oh no, but thankfully this one's the bottom, so that's okay that this is imperfect. Except the only downside is that I put it together too soon. Because remember, there's some parts that have to go on here that slide on. Let's see what. Also, people find ways to ruin it. Yeah, people do find ways to ruin it for everyone. Like when they fly the Super Bowl, or they fly in areas they're not supposed to. They fly to the Statue of Liberty, restricted. I remember when I went to the Colgate Clock, when I did the live stream there. We had running. Apparently, air marshals patrol that area, and as soon as you put your drone up in the sky, they get an alert, and then they come and they walk over to you. They came over a couple of times while we were there with the Jersey droners, and they were like, hi, we just came to say hello, you guys are doing everything correctly, not to worry, but we just wanted to give you guys and they complimented us for doing everything the way we were supposed to. And they just gave us, reiterated what we're not supposed to do, which is fly into the Hudson. You can fly out, but not all the way. I actually know exactly how far you can go to. I should make another video on that. And then they shared, like, don't go to the Manhattan and don't go to the Statue of Liberty. And if you could see the Statue of Liberty's face, then you're pretty much in restricted airspace. And then it's at their discretion whether to take your stuff and fine you. And a lot of tourists go there and to the Colgate Clock and fly, and they're ruining it for everyone because they don't know. They're crashing their drones into the Goldman Sachs building still, and then just doing a lot of reckless stuff, enough for them to send air marshals working the beat on the near the Colgate in Hoboken. Is it Hoboken? No, Jersey City. But hold on one second. Let me go here. And then it's funny, when they showed up, one of the guys, Carlos, is like, hi, can we take our picture with you? So I have a picture with me and everyone else from the Jersey droners with the air marshals that showed up. Let me see if I can find Carlos. Pretty wild. I wonder how he's doing though. Let's see. Dun, dun. That's weird. Must be on my phone. I'm gonna get my phone. Yeah, so they're ruining it for everyone because of, oh, my phone is right here, and they're showing up now. They're showing up in areas where there is restricted airspace. They're not showing up in like Tubuck Tim in the middle of nowhere, but they're showing up there. Let's see if I can find. Hold on. Let's So weird. It didn't. Oh, I know why. Because he said he was afraid to give his number, and he sent them to me via airdrop. I was like, wait, why don't I have it? I was like, hey, just give me your number. He's like, no, wait. I was like, what's your number? He's like, no, 1 second, one moment. Like, yeah, just text it. Like, no, hold on. And then I don't know. And then he's like, oh, there we go, airdrop. And I was like, all right, whatever. Hold on, here, I'll send it to my. So yeah, the air marshals are popping up. Here's our picture we got with them, and they're usually showing up in places where the airspace is restricted because a lot of people aren't following the rules. A lot of people are, going to the DJI store in Manhattan and just rushing to fly their drone in the Colgate clock or wherever it is, so that's why they are able to, be on the beat there. But here we go. So this is them. Whoops. This is them here. So this is. Well, we went to this bridge, but this wasn't they showed up at the Colgate clock, and then other air marshals showed up here at the Bayonne Bridge, because here it's restricted airspace, so you're only allowed to go 100 feet. You can go 400, but if you go 400 feet, you need to apply for a lance, and they usually give you one if you apply within 72 hours. So that's why they come here, because we get them here. But we did everything by the book. As you can see, like, hi guys, we just came to say hello. You see, this is the air marshal's badge. She's got her badge and her gun, and I think they're both going for their Part 107. I can't remember who. I think they are. They're both still learning, but they know the law. He's like, I am the law, and they will come and find you. They're just giving out tickets and confiscating people's stuff. So if you fuck up, it's bye-bye, and you gotta find. And they said. So you see a lot of these videos online where they are telling you the FAA is coming after you, the this and that. But we got first hand information from them. So they shared with us that it's at their discretion. So whether or not they're going to report you to the FAA, they give you a fine or a warning. And then they covered a lot of stuff, but they will show up. They're tracking, and they showed us that they have the technology. Anytime a drone goes up in the air, as long as the area you're flying has these sensors, remote ID sensors that can detect the drones in the air, they can share that and see it anywhere in the country. So they can be in California and see a drone flying in restricted airspace to the Statue of Liberty or Manhattan. The software is the same. It's on their phones, which is really interesting. But again, they said it's at their discretion, but they like to educate. They want to educate, but a lot of the videos you see online is like, they're going to get you. The videos are like fear-mongering, because we've ran into them 3 times. And they've all shared the same thing. But we've become popular, because we're the Jersey Droners and we do everything by the book. And if we accidentally do something wrong, they'll know that, wasn't malicious intent. So they would give you like a warning. But if you're like a tourist and flying, I don't know. Like you said, and they also said VLOS, because you see a lot of these videos about VLOS. VLOS, they shared, visual line of sight, is subjective, because if you have a mini drone and you're 1,000 feet away, you're in violation. If you have a Mavic 4 Pro, you're 1,000 feet away, you can still see the drone, right? So it's subjective according to like the location, the place, and whether it's your first time, your second time, etc. But all these videos online, they're just fear-mongering, because like I said, these guys, they're friendly, they're out to get you, but they're educating at the same time, because you have pilots like me and the guys that I'm with who are responsible. So let's say if someone went 120 feet, they'd be like, hey, maybe it was off, which was really weird, because I live streamed when I was here. And if you look at that live stream, the DJI remote controller said that the drone was like 1,000 feet away, and here I am talking to this guy and his son, and the drone was literally I don't know, 200 or 300 feet away. So that's why it's subjective, because sometimes the readings on the RC are not true to what's happening in real time. But so again, they're not out to get you. They're really friendly, and they will get you, like if you're like the rogue one, you know who they are. But anyway, on that note, yeah, there they go. I just don't remember their names. I know Larry. This is Carlos. This is Steve, and Steve came in with Larry, and then I don't know who this guy. And then these were the two marshals, and really nice. Yeah, I don't mind running into them again, because when I fly, I do everything by the book. It's the other folks, like Afix is saying, who are ruining it for everyone, and that's why they're doing all these crackdowns, which just sucks, because in 5 years from now, I hope I can still be doing this, and if I'm not doing it, it's because of the rules and regulations and the crackdown and not being able to get parts. But anyway, on that note, maybe I'll make that my desktop for one of my other videos. I don't know. Yeah, all right, so let's see. More comments. No more sob stories. The good old days, how it used to be. All right, let's see. They just don't want to. It passed, but good luck having it work. Yeah, I know. Oh, it did pass. Oh my God, I didn't know that. I didn't know the 3D gun law passed for printing from your machine. eBay let anyone bid. Every time I list someone bids 1 or 0 feedback 95% of the time. Thing is, you can easy stop guns. It's called don't have ammo. Oh, that's right. You need ammo, right? You can't 3D print that. Also, people find ways to ruin it for everyone. Yeah, I might sell my Mini 4 Pro. I need to find the box and get some shipping supplies. Yeah, I know. I still have the box for my Mavic 4 Pro, which is great. So when the time comes to sell that, you'll know by, I'm guessing, July, because I want to fly a couple more places, like I said, in the summer, and then that's it. But I might keep the receiver, right? Because if the laws change, who knows? Maybe a Mini 5 Pro, or a maybe a Mavic 5 Pro will come out, right? And then the law, I don't know, I have to wait and see how the laws change, but I don't want to be left with the brick. And you guys shouldn't be left with the brick either. If you can sell your stuff now and then like put the money aside in a safe place so that you're not blowing it, and then when the new drone or the rules become more flexible, then you're not going to be able to buy anything. Just do like that. There's also now a double-edged sword with AI. It have good and bad, but seems like people tend to use for bad. Know me though. Oh, speaking of AI, I love the software Afix Affinity. I didn't do the membership one, but I actually deleted Photoshop. I no longer have Photoshop on my computer because you can do everything that you could do in Photoshop with Affinity. But then there's Affinity AI, but I don't really, if I don't know any of the features, I can't think of anything I would need to use AI for when it comes to my photo editing experience. I don't even use it in Final Cut. Final Cut has like an AI feature built in. I think you turned off the ding sound. Oh yeah, you're right, I did. Yeah, because I was playing the video of for sale on eBay. Thank you for that. For sale on eBay. You should hear. Yep, there we go. It was the site delay. Yeah, I turned it off when I wanted to hear. Because remember, I learned from you guys that if I have the audio playing from my computer and then it echoes. So we don't want that, because then it pushes from the screen, then it pushes from the mic, and yeah, we don't have that. But thank you for that. I almost forgot. And that's how we now have audience participation. And that's it for this print. But great to see you again, Afix. Mark Bay still here. Everyone, Ken's still here. Everyone else, we're gonna finish this print next week. We might have to. Oops, that's Creality High. That's our printer. Might have to print. See how it's like bent a little bit? That's what happens when you take off the print when it's still hot. This one, weird how you get different versions of that. Thankfully, it's not the top because the top pieces wouldn't fit if we were using this one. See, look, this one, perfect, right? Printed that same piece again, not perfect. I don't know what determines whether or not, you know, the second time around it's going to be better or worse, but either way it's going to be good. But if we do give one away, we're going to print that one again. But so far so good. We're going to continue, and we have our propeller, and we have that, and then I want to, yeah, not bad. Looks like a shark fin. And that's it. That's it for 3D print of the week. Great seeing you guys here. If you have any comments or questions, check out our new song. Thanks to Markabay. We have a new song here for our channel that we put on the trailer. I just need to make another trailer so that it just, you know, is in 4K and everything. But not Markabay, Swedish Forge. Markabay's in the song too. So Markabay, Swedish Forge, dun, 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 how to Baloo, you're a rock star. Dun. Anyway, I need to learn the lyrics to my song. But if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them down below, or ideas for other videos. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all next time. Remember Afix? We used to do the platters. Like when we would end the stream, we would do good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We used to play that, and we kept getting copyright strikes. I was like, who cares? It's YouTube. And then when the channel became monetized, I was like, what? And said, sorry, you can't be monetized because you're, you know, playing these songs that are copyright stricken. And then I was like, damn it, because it was fun, like without having, you know, being just playing the song you wanted. But then you realize you could start making money, and then you're like, oh, okay, now I got to figure out how to end it, how to end the stream, you know, without using a copyright strike song. Adios. Yes, and that's it. We'll see you all. Great seeing you, Bob. We'll let you know how this prints, and if you like it, we'll print some of the parts again so that when you get it, you'll be able to put it back together, because like this, it's going to require a bigger box. Is it still for sale? All right.
My name's How to Baloo, that's what they call me online. Everything that glitches, yeah, that channel's mine. Got filaments spinning in the middle of the night. Multicolor magic in the printer's light. Lego on the floor and slippers on my feet. In my little basement where the air hums to the beat. Alexa turns the lights off when I say goodnight, but I'm still wide awake watching layers stack just right. Layer by layer, watch it come alive. Plastic dreams keeping this country boy high. Hear that motor singing like a late night bar in a basement room. I'm a backyard star. I'm How to Baloo and I'm a rock star. Basement stage, but I'm dreaming big and far. Blue plaid nightshirt, sweatpants, guitar. Yeah, I'm building my fame from a filament jar. Market gas, Swedish Forge, front row every night. Glowing in the comments like a neon light. On YouTube, we're riding the stream. Small town channel, big time dream. I'm How to Baloo, I'm a rock star. Printer running hot at full speed every day. Multicolor layers stacking my way. Lego scattered on the ground. Country boy tech with a plastic sound. When I'm not printing, I'm flying my drone up in the sky where I feel at home. I'm a drone nerd, yeah, I roam around, buzzing through the fields with that freedom sound. Ventilation blowing straight into my mic. Can't read the chat, but I'm feeling alright. Maybe someday I'll slow it down. from this little town. I'm Honolulu and I'm a rock star. Live in that basement boulevard. Monkey guy and Swedish forge in the dark. Lighting up the street like a neon bar. Subscribing like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit that button, keep the dream alive. I'm Honolulu, I'm a rock star. Yeah, I know I miss a comment line. Scrolling too fast, but I'm trying to shine. From America to wherever you are, we're building this channel like a brand new car. Filament dreams and a drone in the sky. Basement king and I don't know why, but every single stream feels right. Clap your hands if you love 3D. Clap your hands if you're nerd like me. Slippers on and a printer hum. Basement life, but we're number one. Hey, hey, yeah, we're number one.